The Selfish Giant. One day, the giant went to visit his friend, the ogre. Every afternoon, after school, the children played in the giant's garden. It was a large garden with beautiful flowers and trees. Many birds sang there. 7 years passed. One day, the giant came back to his castle. "I don't want children in my garden," he said. He was a very selfish giant. The children ran away. They did not play in the giant's garden anymore. Spring came all over the country except in the giant's garden. There it was winter all the time. The snow and the wind lived in the garden all year. One morning, a bird sang outside the giant's window. "I think spring is here," said the giant. He saw some children in the garden. They were in the trees. Suddenly, there were flowers on the trees again. Birds flew and sang. "I am very selfish," the giant said. "Now I understand. It's never spring in my garden because children can't come here." The giant went into the garden, but the children ran away. Winter came into the garden again. But one little boy did not run away. He did not see the giant. He was very sad. He could not climb a tree. The giant went to the little boy. He put him gently in the tree. Suddenly, there were flowers on the tree. Birds came and sang on it. The little boy smiled at the giant and kissed him. The children said, "The giant is good now." Every afternoon, the children came to the giant's garden and played with him. The spring came. "Where is your little friend?" the giant said one day. "We don't know," answered the children. The giant felt very sad. "I love him very much because once he kissed me," the giant thought. Years passed. Now the giant was very old. He sat in an armchair and watched the children. They played in his garden. One winter morning, he looked out of his window. What did he see? There was a tree with beautiful white flowers. His friend, the little boy, was under the tree. He ran very quickly to the little boy. The child had 2 nails in his hands and 2 nails in his feet. "You have wounds," cried the giant. "These are the wounds of love," answered the child. "Who are you?" asked the giant. He was afraid. The child smiled and said, "Once you said, 'You can play in my garden.' Now you can come with me to my garden in paradise." That afternoon, the children went to the garden. The giant was dead under the tree. There were white flowers all over him.